Today I want to show you how to make gladiolas to put on your flower boards. I usually put them on like a rail board as the top part to kind of give some additional shape. Sometimes I'll lean them to the right or the left. I don't have a rail board to show you, so I'll probably use a triangle board. But let me show you how to make the petals. They look like this. This is fabric mesh, and you can see it's curled like that. Each one is going to look a little bit different. Here's another one. And then I also can show you how to make little bitty ones so that you have little buds to go with it too. What you'll need are, for the large buds, you'll need 10 by 10 inch pieces of mesh. Again, I'm using fabric mesh today. This is yellow. I'm going to take my finished edges on my right and my left, and I'm going to take it and with the curl side up, I'm going to turn it into a diamond shape and take this bottom corner up to the top to form a triangle. And just because this is the end of the roll and curling up, and I need some additional help, I'm going to clip this just to kind of hold it in place. Now, I'm going to kind of stretch this a little bit. I'm going to take this and I'm going to come down like this, and then I'm going to roll like that to the middle, and then just hold it. And if it helps you, stick a clip there. Then go to the other side. I'm going to pull up a little bit, fold this down, and curl it in. Roll it in. I want it to be kind of even with the other side. I'm going to go about right like that, and then pull these together like that. Take my clips off. And this is what I've got. It's kind of lopsided. So what you can do is just kind of shift, tug and shift your your mesh around. Work with it a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I have this. Okay, I like it to be a little bit more pointy. Okay, you can take a rubber band and band it. I have some trouble with my hands, and I have found that using zip ties helps me a great deal. So I'm going to use a little 4-inch zip tie to secure this. I'm going to cut off my tail of my zip tie and trim my petal or my flower. And now I have a gladiola petal. Let's do another one. Again, we have a 10 by 10 square. I've got my factory edges on right and left. I'm going to turn it into a diamond and take my bottom corner up to the top to form a triangle. And you can get your sides matched up as best you can. It doesn't really matter because your edges aren't going to show. And by the way, I did not wood burn this. I cut it with a rotary cutter in between the lines, just like I would if I was wood burning it, because I knew that my petals or my edges weren't going to show. I think this time I'm going to stretch it like this. Let's see. Well, it's not gonna matter. We're going to stretch it, and I'm going to just curl this, just roll it to the middle. And I'm going to take this side and roll it to the middle. If I can get a hold of it. This one's not. I'm going to start over. I'm going to go right up here, which is about even with this one. See right there? And curl this in. And pull it together right here. And there we go. Okay? Like that. Then I can take my little zip tie. And close it off. Make sure your zip tie's tight so that your bloom doesn't come undone. Okay. Now, how do you do the little bitty ones? The exact same way. This piece is very curly, so it's going to be kind of hard to work with, but we're going to do it. Okay, got lots of frays going on here, too. Let's get rid of some of those. I'm going to take it. I've got my finished edge on my right, my left, excuse me. I'm going to turn it into a diamond shape and take this bottom corner up to the top, just like I did with the large piece. Let's see, a string. Here we go. I'll just pull it out of the way. I'm going to stretch this. And I have to tell you, working with the small pieces is not for the faint of heart. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to roll this in just like I did with my big pieces. And I'm going to do this same thing on this side. Roll it in. So that I have this little bitty tiny gladiola bloom. Some more zip ties. Okay. So that's how you, well, get your zip tie going. No, that was right. Make sure your zip tie's going the right way. Okay. Zip this up. And I've got a little bitty gladiola bloom. Undo this. And I can trim off all that yucky stuff into my little, these are little plastic bowls that I can't find the lids to, and they, you know, don't throw them out. You can use them on your table to collect all your trash. Okay, there's the little bloom. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big ones and 3 little ones. Let me go ahead and show you how I do this. Okay, I use, usually, I don't know if you can see this, it's just a plastic wired stem from a floral bush that I cut all the branches off of, using them in different arrangements. And I'm going to use it for my gladiola stem because I want something long and I need it to bend. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to start with, let's see. Is that how, I'm trying to think. Let's start with a big blossom. I'm just going to take a zip tie, and these are 6-inch, and I think that they'll work just fine. Let's see if I can get up closer and so that you can see. I'm taking it, I'm going to wire it or zip tie it to this wire. Make sure you get it on there really good. Okay, and we'll go back. I always go back after I get them where I want them and hot glue when you're working with something like this. Okay, then I'm going to take another one. This one's a little big. I'll probably come up higher on it. And I'm going to angle it like this. And do the same thing. Just zip tie it on. Here we go. I'm going to angle it. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Come on down. Maybe right here. Like this. I can go back and cut my ties in just a minute. Trying to watch the camera, guys, so that I can make sure that we're in the focus. Okay, let's see, maybe right about there. And I can always shift it up a little bit, which I think I will. Okay. All right. Let's put another one. I'm going to go on down on my stem. Put another one. You can see these are really easy to make. They're not hard at all. Okay. This is making a big one. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay. Right there. Now, let's trim off some of these zip tie tails. Whoops. Okay. Now, we can stick the little bitty ones on. I'll use a smaller zip tie. Let's see if we can do this with a smaller zip tie. No, it's too small. Let's go with the 6-inch again. Let's just stick one right in here. I'm just playing, y'all. That's what we do. Okay. Right there. And maybe stick one up here somewhere. Whoops. Let's go back to further away so you can see. I've come up here and I've zip tied right over this one. I'm going to stick a little baby one in here and kind of come down on it, like right about there. Okay, I've got one little one left, but we're not going to use it. I'm going to cut these. Now, for your leaves. I could not get decomesh leaves to look right. So I just take silk leaves and I just hot glue them on. I'm going to put some hot glue down the center of this leaf right here and on this little stem. And I'm just gonna glue it right there. Whoops, right there. If I can do it without burning myself and getting glue everywhere. But anyway, I'm gonna glue that. Take another one. Take another one, put some hot glue on the stem there. I think I'll stick it right in here, like that. Kind of try to help cover up that that zip tie there. Actually, I'm going to stick stick another leaf in there, maybe right there. Go right in. Whoops, right in here, maybe like that. Oh, that one's there's enough glue there. It's catching. Okay, like that. Oops. You just kind of have to start playing with your leaves, getting them where you want to help cover stuff up. Let's see. Put some right here. I'm burning myself, y'all. Okay. Oh, this one's pretty. This one's got some red in it. This leaf. Stick it right in here. Kind of cover that up. And maybe put some more down here. Stick one right there. And I've got this right here. Let's see if I can find one that's okay. I'm going to put on this time, I'm going to put it on the back side like that. And stick it right on top like that. And there I have a gladiola. Now, if you wanted to, I think that I would probably, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little hot glue right here on this top side of this and put it on the back side of this bloom up tall, because of the way the gladiolas do. Can y'all see that? Okay, and here it is on the stick, on the stem. Now you can turn it over. This is what it looks like on the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and reinforce this glue. Okay, all along here, and I'm going to glue. See, I've got that one on the stem. I'm also gluing the zip ties. And the flowers in place. Don't want them shifting. Yes, I know I use a lot of glue. But I always want my stuff to stay put. There we go. In fact, I was using Gorilla Glue, and I read or saw a post on Facebook where someone said that they were using buying glue by the box on Amazon, and I purchased a whole box of this AdTech hot glue, and it is great. It's crystal clear. It works great. And there were 85 glue sticks in here, and it was like, $30, and I was spending that easily on Gorilla Glue every 2 or 3 weeks. So anyway, here's my gladiola. That's what it looks like. Now, how do you put that on the board? Well, let me show you. And I can see right here. See, I can see my zip tie. So I'm going to put a little glue right there on that zip tie. And take this leaf and make sure that there we go. And if I wanted to, there, that's good. Like that. Okay. All right. Now, you take your board, and I'm going to show you on a triangle board because I don't have a rail board handy. I have some on the way. They're just not here yet. Okay. You take this, and you'll have it. You'll make sure that it comes up above your board like this. And all you have to do is zip tie it to your board. Just like you do your roses or anything else, or tulips or whatever. Only this time you just zip tie the stem. It's pretty sturdy because it's long. It's thick. If I can get my zip tie in the hole, there we go. And you just zip tie it to the board like that. And I would go up here and zip tie it in another place. But see, I can bend this now. I can shape it this way if I want. See, like this. And get that natural looking shape to it. But anyway, that's how you do gladiolas and how you put them on the board. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them as quickly as I can. If you'd like to be added to an email list so that you would know when I add little videos and stuff, just send me a private message and I'll be happy to do that. Just Laura Grisham Designs on Messenger. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. Bye.